Back to Meta Rules, and this is our interview with Matt Moore, part 2.
Deuces.
So Matt, I know you're familiar with Megadan here.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me your most embarrassing story about Megadan that you can do?
Do you want me to? I mean,
Yeah, for sure. I want to hear it.
when we were in Nashville again, and
Nashville pussy.
we were at this party, and they wanted to get us out of the party, I think, because it was just like 40 or 50 people there. So this one guy had free passes to a strip club, and he literally brought like 40 people to the strip club, got us all in for free. This girl that was about 300 pounds, I would say. Real tall, real big.
I was drunk. I was so drunk.
Yeah, I remember I actually was talking to her, and she said something. I go, you know, Megadan is like our tour manager. Without him, we couldn't. I was building you up too. Like I was, you know, planting the seeds. And then like he's like, all right, guys, we're getting a hotel room. You take care of Perez for the night, and the next day we're calling you up. You're had a good night beforehand, and you know
It was okay, but the next morning, what did Perez have that you were pretty?
Oh yeah, I had to take Perez out for a walk, and I was like scared to pick him up because he had a raging red boner. And I was just like, what am I gonna do here?
Which is where we wrote the song
Big Dick Chihuahua.
Big Dick Chihuahua.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that from watching you get it on with the big fat?
No, we were.
No, they weren't watching me.
Oh yeah.
He got his own hotel room.
No, I gave Perez to them.
He was in our care. Yeah.
I trusted Rumpelstiltskin Grinder enough.
So what gave him the big raging red heart on then?
Morningwood.
Yeah. How about you, Dan? Do you have any questions for?
Yes,
Matt?
but you know I can't sit this far away from him.
Oh, you want to be closer to him?
Yes, I need to. I need to switch spaces.
You should feel his warmth. I was really enjoying it. It's gonna be cold over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Share the wealth, you know.
Stay strong, brother.
Thank you so much. Small table.
All right, let's talk about how much we hate that guy. Jesus.
What kind of questions does he ask, man? God damn it. So, Matt, we've known each other a few years now, I think. What's it been, 5, 6 years?
It's been a little while.
Yeah. So, I've got to know Matt pretty personally.
Have you?
Yes, I have. I think if it wasn't for Matt Moore, there might not have been any Old Head. You were the one that hooked me up with Rich Oak. You were the one that kind of gave me a little push.
I played bass at your first show, I think.
Yeah, Matt was actually in the first Old Head band. Yes, I really appreciate that.
Cheers, man.
So, cheers. But my first question is, your earliest memory of music. Was it metal? Was it Sesame Street? Was it Mr. Rogers?
Oh, I listened. My earliest memory was when I was like 2 or 3 years old, and I had a Bruce Springsteen tape on like a Fisher-Price tape player that I was constantly rewinding, listening to Born in the USA over and over again.
Kind of like Sesame Street.
Yeah, then I got a Michael Jackson tape. Was way into that. MC
What?
Hammer, Vanilla Ice. Thriller.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think this is his most embarrassing moment.
No. I'm proud of everything I've ever listened to. And then, really what got me into rock and roll was when I saw Wayne's World, which is funny because we're doing Wayne's World.
Yeah, because we are.
Wayne's World. Sorry. I'll never do that again, Jeff.
Which, I can't believe Alice Cooper's playing right now. We're not at the show. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
We're going to talk about that later. We don't want to talk about that right now. We will talk about that later.
But watching Wayne's World and getting into the music from that actually, and then I remember just listening to the radio, just looking for rock and roll. Nothing was rock and roll, and I was like, this sucks. Slowly but surely, just got more and more into metal, and it just got more and more extreme. That's what it was.
Where did you live? You couldn't find rock and roll radio?
In the area, I mean, like it was nothing good. I mean, it was like
I
like
think
rock and roll.
When you were a youngster, I think there was nothing good on the radio.
That's true.
So, and then your first vision of metal. So your first vision of metal was Wayne's World. Your first CDs, you know?
First CD.
Well,
CD. I had tons of tapes of Metallica and Justice for All, and then Iron Maiden, Seventh Son of Seventh Son, which they're performing in its entirety right now.
Through my heart. Anyway, but what was your first tape then? You had plenty of cassette tapes. Did you ever have any 8-tracks?
No, cassette tapes. The first tape I had was that Bruce Springsteen tape when I was a little kid, and then Michael Jackson and all that.
Okay, you have to go
first
through
one.
that
I'm doing the same one.
Yeah, I'm not asking you the same question twice.
This isn't. Yeah.
No.
First metal tape was Metallica, Master of Puppets.
And just recently, we had a conversation at the Rumpelstiltskin Grinder CD release party, the Ghostmaker CD, which I think everybody should buy. It's well worth listening to. I think it's their best CD to date.
Well, thank you.
But just recently, for the first time, heard Deep Purple's.
Well, actually, I heard that when I was, in middle school, a young kid and all that, but I just recently bought it.
Right.
I didn't own it, and I'm like, this. I should have had this like for because I was into Dio quite a bit.
What CD were you talking about?
Machine.
Oh, wow, yeah, that's a must.
A friend of mine got that because we were all into Dio, and he's like, "Yeah, we gotta get some Deep Purple," and I thought it was awesome. But back then nobody had that much money, so it's like he had that. I had some Dio CDs. When we were together, we'd listen to them all. But I just bought it myself.
Do you download a lot of music online?
No, I just downloaded the new Manowar, but I paid for it, and I'm obsessively listening to it every second.
Cool. Are you totally against downloading music for free?
I mean, that's just what people do. It's like, are you against gravity? It's just the way things are.
Yeah. Are you against tape trading?
Against tape trading.
It's like, I don't like when people complain about you're ruining the industry. It's like, well, it's not. If you're making music because of the industry, then you shouldn't be doing it. It's not at all.
What would you say is your favorite rock band? Not metal band, but rock band.
I'm a very big fan of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
I forgot that. Yeah, you are.
The most violent concert I've ever been to was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Just fights and just broken glass.
Women?
Everybody doing drugs. Yeah, women fighting each other. Yeah.
Wow.
I went to a John Mellencamp concert with my mom. She had a ton of weed smoking.
Oh, yeah.
Never seen that much weed.
Your mom got in a fight?
Yeah,
At a John
totally.
Mellencamp concert?
Yeah.
Holy
Beat
shit.
the shit out of this dude.
Wow.
Yeah. Beat his butt.
Wow.
Besides that, Blue Oyster Cult is up there.
Oh, yeah.
Above them,
Right. And then what would be? Do you listen to anything now?
Kiss too.
Kiss. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you listen to anything now that's non-metal?
Oh, the aforementioned bands, yeah.
But no, I mean not the aforementioned. I mean right now. Like when you leave here tonight, what will you listen to in your car?
Probably the new Manowar album over and over again.
Okay, over and over again. Okay.
That's not to say, I won't have NWA or something else to listen to.
Love NWA.
Yeah.
What's not to love?
And so you don't listen to the radio at all?
No, I just listen to my own stuff. I think any music has its own. Doesn't matter what the genre is. There's good bands of every style, but I just tend to listen mostly metal. I like Johnny Cash and some of that stuff. I hate, obviously, as anybody would. Like the newer pop country stuff. That's very offensive. But
do you ever see yourself starting your own band that starts with you and is all about you and your ideas, and bringing other guys on, pretty much to follow what you want to do?
MMM?
yeah.
Eminem?
MMM.
MMM.
The Triple M Effect.
Triple X?
Well, I've
We have not mentioned
I've thought-
Triple X Maniac.
no, we don't need to.
Okay. We won't. Don't go out and listen to Triple X Maniac, damn it.
Yeah, I've attempted to do that a few times, and I've made demos and stuff like that of things just over time. But yeah, definitely want to do something like that where you just make something. And I think when most people make those kind of things, they don't try to be a band that's going out and playing and touring and stuff like that. I think they're trying to just make music, and they don't really care what the response is so much. That's probably what I would do.
Would you sing?
I might give it a go. I might get people involved. I don't know. Because, yeah, I'm not a very good vocalist. So.
And other instruments. Can you play? I know you can play the bass. You don't play it regularly, but I know you can play the bass. Can you play the drums? Can you play any horns?
I can't play any horns, no.
No?
Just
these
you can give the horns.
Yeah.
I can make fake drums, but I'd rather, I would only do that to maybe map out some ideas and have. I know plenty of excellent drummers, so I would just get them involved. There's a surplus of good drummers lately.
Cool.
Yeah, I know a bunch myself, yeah.
Can we look forward to any Rumpelstiltskin Grinder or Absu shows coming up in the near to far future?
Both are in the works. Nothing I can really.
Nothing on paper yet.
Absu, we're playing it. Slaughter by the Water 3, which is a battleship.
In California, right?
Yeah, which is going to be cool.
When are you doing that?
In August.
Okay.
That's going to be cool. And then we have a lot of other stuff in the works. I don't know if I can announce anything else, but we're working on getting a lot of stuff going later in the year.
Can we?
And our shoot, of course, we have an album
Can we
out.
get an exclusive?
I'm not going to blow it.
Can we get back?
Not this shitty show.
Can we get back here in 3 weeks?
You guys will be the first ones I tell once I know that.
Alright, good.
Ooh, all right. Thank you, Matt Moore.
Of course.
I appreciated you answering those questions.
Well, cheers, man.
Cheers. Support Matt Moore more.
Thank you.
And Matt, do you have any questions for Matt?
What was the last flavor jelly bean you had?
Dog food flavor.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
It wasn't that bad. I'd eat another one if I don't need to eat another one.
Yeah.
Did you have anything to compare it to? Like, you had dog food prior to that?
One time I was house sitting for some family, and me and my friend just went in their house and kind of hung out. And they had a dog that I was feeding, and all my friends ate the dog food, and they're like, "Here, have some." No, I mean, it's not even.
So you wouldn't jump off a bridge then?
No.
After all your
Good man.
friends. Good.
man.
He's a leader, not a follower.
Okay, a couple either word questions. Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor.
Good answer.
Yeah.
Cure, Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode.
Like it. Like it. Faith Hill, Shania Twain. Not talking about music.
I probably have seen Shania Twain, and I don't remember what Faith Hill looks like, so.
Fair enough.
In concert? You seen Shania Twain in concert? Are you going to admit that right here?
I was at work, some dude
Oh,
that I was
okay.
working with who used to be in prison had a Shania Twain CD in his car.
You're sure this
Prisoners
guy
love
was in
Shania
prison?
Twain.
Yes, they do.
And Mutt Lang.
Okay, last question for me. Metal Rules TV or that metal show?
Oh, Metal Rules TV by fucking
Yes.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Jeffrey?
All right, I guess I have the last question.
Wait. I can't sit this close to
Okay.
you and ask him a question.
Yeah, you're in the middle.
This
It's only one question, but it's okay.
This isn't
He
right.
just wants to slide back and forth.
This
in
is
his
not
seat.
right, man.
You're so silly, Megadan.
Sorry.
The last question,
I'm not
and
trying.
the most important question is, are you honored to appear on Metal Rules TV, and why?
I'm incredibly honored to, have just one dude, and you're talking to me. That's great. 3 dudes to talk to one dude. What is
Yeah,
that?
it's pretty special.
Yeah.
And these are special guest hosts, too.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, you brought in the
Spatial.
big guns.
Yeah, the big guns.
Spatial guest host.
So I guess this is the last, if you have anything, I think Matt's already given you, Megadan's already given you a chance to plug your stuff. If there's anything you want to plug that we haven't?
Rumpelstiltskin
Please, go ahead.
Grinder CD's out. I mean, very proud of it. I think people will dig it. All walks of heavy metal. So
I like that.
if you can get the opportunity to hear it, take that opportunity.
It's streaming. Isn't it streaming?
It's streaming on Metal Sucks, I believe.
Yep.
Full album. Free.
Yep. Hear
It's
that?
more,
Hear
it's
that?
more than free.
Hear that, fellow Jews? Free. All right. Thanks.
Cheers.